early lessons in sustainability can lead to a lifetime of environmental stewardship.
That's the plan behind a new joint project that teams up the Marshall University Sustainability Department and the West Virginia Science Adventures program. The group is holding a series of weekend science adventures designed for middle schoolers. This group is learning about energy efficiency. Future adventures include plant parts and nutrients and growing a good harvest. The weekend science adventures takes place on Marshall's campus. Organizers say it's a great way to teach science in a new and innovative way.
We're working to develop sustainability-centered lesson plans. And in that, we're hoping to improve some of the science and math retention by connecting what they're learning to real-world sustainability issues and to community, how it connects with home and with their community. We're also using a lot of learning techniques that are known to improve retention, such as hands-on, group-based, activity-based, problem-solving, critical thinking methodologies, etc.
The group has 2 more weekend adventures planned for this spring and 2 full-day sessions over the summer. They plan additional weekend adventures in the fall. If you'd like to find out more about the West Virginia Science Adventures, you can visit their website, wvscienceadventures.org. It's never too early to start learning good environmental habits like recycling.
And that's the thinking behind the Junior First LEGO League. It's designed for students from kindergarten to 3rd grade, and it's the junior version of First LEGO League, an international organization founded by Segway inventor Dean Kamen to teach STEM education to school kids and give them an introduction to STEM concepts using Legos. We caught up recently with a class from Chamberlain Elementary School here in Charleston with some students who wanted to show off their project.
Well, this is a paint mixer. You crank this crank and it'll make there's paint in there and it'll mix the paint. If you see up close, we'll zoom in or something. And then we can move on to the conveyor belt. There's like stuff on there.
The theme for this year's contest is the Waste Watch Challenge, which deals with issues like trash, reuse, and recycling. Chamberlain's team got its inspiration from a field trip to the Habitat for Humanity Restore in Charleston. The students were particularly impressed by the paint recycling.
That was really cool. I thought that was pretty cool because she took old paint and made it into new paint and made different colors.
And so they decided to model that. Team projects have to meet several requirements. Here's Chamberlain's coach, Mike Green.
It has to be completely made out of Legos. It has to use at least one motor, and it has to have at least one simple machine. So they have to learn about simple machines and what they are, and they have to learn about motors. So what they decided to do was their simple machine part of the model is the paint mixing station. And it uses a little crank, which uses 2 different gears to change the direction of the motion and turn a stirrer inside the paint vat. And they decided to use their motor on a conveyor belt, like you would have at a sorting recycling station, where they put recyclables on the conveyor belt and people stand and sort them out into different piles. Okay. So they got to learn about the science and the math and the engineering parts of design methodology, which is how do you even start to design a model from scratch? This isn't a Lego kit with instructions. They have to come up with the whole concept, design it, and build it all by themselves.
Coach Green says the project is a great introduction to not only engineering and design, but recycling too, all while having fun with Legos. Organizers say the program has been so popular that they had more students interested in signing up than they had spots on the team. They say they're hoping to be able to field a second team next fall. Some 5th grade students at Shady Spring Elementary School in Raleigh County decided it was time for a little spring sprucing up project.
Every year, students in Susan Vandal's 5th grade class do a big project to leave as a memento of their time at the school. This year, they're working on a bottle cap mural. They hope to have it finished by April. The mural will be placed in an area outside where students eat their lunch when the weather is nice. There are also members of the DEP's Youth Environmental Program. Thanks to Susan Vandal for sharing the pictures with us. Absolutely gorgeous.
What a neat project.
It is. We leave you now along Dunloop Creek in Fayette County.
On behalf of all of us here at the West Virginia Department of Environmental Protection, thanks for watching.
We'll see you next time.